Hey guys, what is going on? Briantech here, bringing you guys another video, and today we're going to be covering the topic of scamming. In this video I'll be covering some of the most popular scams and also tips to make sure you don't get scammed. Please do also note that there are obviously more scams than the ones I will be mentioning in the video. But without any further ado, here are some of the scams that you should watch out for, especially if you're new to this game. While some of you might say you're never going to get scammed, you might actually be surprised on how much people say that and actually get scammed. Now before we get any further, what actually is scamming? Scamming is basically a fraud scheme used to make profit. So in other words, it's basically people trying to rob you of your money. Not surprisingly, in the game of Runescape, there are actually a decent amount of people that are scammers. So today I'll be covering some of the scams that I've seen over the years that I've played RuneScape. So for the first scam, we have doubling. It's probably the most popular one of them all, and as the name suggests, this scam involves you trading your money and trusting other individuals to double your amount of money you put in. From there, two things may happen depending on the type of person that you encounter. For many, you're basically just going to lose your money there, but there are others that double for the first trade and make you go back in for a second time, putting in a larger amount of gold, then scamming you. As of right now, a lot of people already know this one, but for those who don't, be careful. For the second scam, we have the adding 10% to your money scam. This one isn't as easy to catch as the first one, but it's also relatively not too hard to catch either. So what would happen in this scam is, first someone would be saying doubling 10% of your money or something along those lines. From there, the person would trade you and you would put in your cash. The person will then put 10% of your money and will accept the trade. From there, if you didn't pay attention, you would have realized that you lost your money. On this one, the only chance of you getting scammed is if you're careless and or aren't really paying attention. So for the last scam in this video, we have probably the hardest one of them all to suspect. I myself have personally fallen for this one, but didn't really lose too much money. I'm personally glad this happened to me because it has opened my eyes to the dangers that are out there. But anyways, the scam is involving items that are priced higher than the GE price checkers. Though in reality the items are under those prices by a little or way under. In the trade screen, for you it might seem that you're getting a certain item for a steal, but in reality it's the complete opposite. If you fell for this, the end result would be you going to the GE and attempting to sell it. From there, if you're like me, you would panic and be mad at yourself. A great example of this was when Dragonfall helmets were about to crash. And for the free-to-play players, an example of this was the ancient armor. Not as much as the Dragonfall helmets, but a significant amount, especially for the free-to-play players. But that's about it for this video. Hopefully if you were bored, this passed the time for you, and for those who didn't know about this, hopefully you learned something new. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, please leave a comment and let me know, because there are many more scams out there that I wasn't able to fit in this video. Also let me know if you'd be interested in a video on how to keep your account safe. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a friends chat, so if you're bored or just want to hang out, please stop by. And I've said this in every video, and I'll say it again, thank you for the constant support. You guys know who you are, and I can't thank you enough. We're almost at 7K subs, so for those of you that haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that sub button. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as this did take a long time to create. But other than that, have a good day.